New trail here that I haven't hiked up before, here in Jasper National Park. Although I think I've actually been to the top of this hill I'm coming to, but from the other side. We'll see if I recognize it in a second. So in this video then I just wanted to sort of talk about the concept of getting off the internet and just the importance of real life experiences along the spiritual path. And the internet is fascinating, and there's information galore on every possible subject, and I think there's a lot of obviously important ideas being discussed, and people's minds being opened and broadened, and spiritually inspiring teachers telling various stories and giving various lessons, and you can learn yoga and meditation and blah blah blah. But sitting there staring at a computer is not the best antidote to a society in which we are so often sitting at a desk staring at a computer, standing at a counter somewhere, stuck in some boring, complacent, non-creative situation. Really the spiritual path is about engaging with the world, putting yourself out there, taking risks, taking challenges, taking chances, challenging yourself, allowing yourself to trust the universe to guide you along your path through the course of unfamiliar circumstances. My life has really been all about this, is just putting myself out there in weird, strange situations of hitchhiking across the country, and camping on Hawaiian beaches for months at a time, and traveling in India, and partly just for the excitement and the adventure and the curiosity of the world, but also as a component of my own spiritual quest of self-growth and seeking to understand myself and the universe better, of allowing the universe to reveal its miracles to me through the course of daily life. And so just the importance of getting out of your head, which is using computers, being on the internet. It's almost a purely mental experience. It can be spiritually inspiring and stuff, but I would hope that in the course of people watching some of my videos, I might be inspiring people to get out of the house, go for a hike, hitchhike across the country, travel to a foreign land, do naked yoga on the beach, have some of these real life, challenging, fun, interesting, creative experiences of getting in your body, getting out into nature, getting into the real world, putting yourself in some potentially dicey situations, and just trusting that your karma, your energy field, the law of attraction is going to bring you the experiences that you need to live and grow. So with that, I will show the awesome view here. That is the town of Jasper there. My apartment complex, that's my apartment right there. That building, that rectangular building with the trees sticking up out of the middle. I can almost see my room, actually. It's on that corner right. Here we go. Right there is my room, practically. So here's the highway going through town. The train tracks out there. That direction is headed towards Vancouver. The other way here is headed towards Edmonton. And then, so here's the Athabasca River. You can kind of see it. And that is coming out of the Columbia ice field, which is off in the mountains, off in the distance there. Banff National Park is a little bit more famous national park than Jasper National Park, and Banff and Jasper share a border, which is out in those mountains out there. The Columbia Icefield is a massive collection of glaciers, including the Athabasca Glacier, and the Columbia Icefield is the headwaters for the Columbia River, which makes the border between Oregon and Washington State down in the US. I'm from the US. I'm from Northern California. But I was born in Vancouver, and so I'm able to work up here because I'm a dual citizen. And I lived in Portland, Oregon for 6-7 years, which is on the Columbia River. And I never knew that the Columbia River, the headwaters of the Columbia River, was here at the Columbia Icefield in Jasper National Park. So pretty cool. There is so much to see in this park that I'm not getting around to seeing because I don't have a car. I don't even have a bicycle. And I haven't been in a car, in a vehicle of any kind, in 4 months. In the 4 months that I've been here, I've only been out of town as far as I can walk, and I'm just dying for a change of scene. But I'm just hanging in there for the paycheck at the moment, just saving up for future adventures and travels this fall and winter. But there's so much amazing exploring to be seen here in Jasper National Park. There's just like epic glaciers. There's all kinds of lakes. There's a couple of them right over here. Awesome, beautiful lakes for swimming and jumping into. Wildlife, every, moose, black bear, brown bear, bighorn sheep, caribou, foxes, elk, all kinds of amazing wildlife. So there's a lot to see here. Back up, there's a road that goes back up that way, up behind this mountain, that goes up to Medicine Lake, which Medicine Lake is a very interesting phenomenon. It's a lake that has a underground river, like a tunnel that goes like, I don't know how many miles, but miles and miles. It like goes underneath this mountain here, or the range back behind there, and so it has this other drainage other than the creek that comes out of the end of it. And so depending on the season, towards the end of the summer, then the lake will almost completely disappear, and it will just be a dry lake bed because the water flow isn't adequate enough to both fill up that tunnel and fill up the lake. And so the water level of the lake fluctuates. It's also just really gorgeous. And then there's another big lake back up behind there, Moline Lake. Tons of amazing hiking around here. So a lot to do, which I'm not getting around to, but at least I'm getting on these hikes and saving up every month for my further adventures and travels within a couple of months. So anyway, pardon me for rambling on. Thanks a lot for watching, and have an awesome evening or day or night. Take care.